welcome to the Overtime Chatter. This is a recap of Love After Lockup, the newest season. The episode I think is 48. We're gonna start off with Sean and Sarah, and right now Sean and Sarah are going through some stuff. She finally came out. Sarah finally came out and told Sean that she's been taking Abby, the daughter, to meet her father, and because she's real secretive about it, Sean believes that it's more than her just seeing introducing Abby to her father. It's the father probably wants to get back with Sarah. The baby daddy got a game plan to get her back, and Sean feels really hurt and betrayed by her because he said she never lied to him, and he just feel hurt. Everybody just two faced it. He got buck teeth like a fucking beaver. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Fuck Sean. I don't feel bad for him. To me, I think he just getting his come up in for all the times that he was talking to Sarah and talking to Destiny and his poor baby mama. Wish he got like 5 or 6 kids by this motherfucker and he still ain't marry her. So I don't feel bad for him, but I do feel bad for Sarah because she really seems like she really does love her husband and that she wants her relationship to work and that she violated trust in their marriage and she hoping that she could get it back. But she's not really being real truthful to everybody. Maybe because she's not being that truthful to herself. She got to remember that the main reason why she did not tell Sean about the baby daddy or meeting up with him or talking to him is because during the time that the baby daddy got back in touch with her, her and Sean wasn't getting along. He wasn't making love to her. He wasn't spending time with her. He come in the house, say a few words. We saw on a few episodes where they just started arguing with each other, and she was in a sex swing. It was a whole bunch of shit. So what I can remember her saying is, oh, you think because we married, I'm gonna stay in this shit. So she was using the baby daddy as a possible side piece if she needed to pull it out. So that's really the reason why she didn't tell. It wasn't because I wanted to see what I think his name is John. I want to see what the baby daddy gonna do if he really gonna be consistent with Abby and all this type of shit. But really, what it was is that she didn't like the way Sean was treating her, and if it was a possibility for her to get some loving from off that baby daddy, it seems like she was gonna get it. But again, I don't feel bad for Sean. Fuck you. And what you think you gonna get? You 48. She 28. It's like a 20-year age difference in y'all. You boring. But she really want to make her marriage work. I would never marry the motherfucker myself, but teach his own. Okay, we're gonna move from there, and we're gonna go to Eris and Cameron. And I'm real proud of Cameron, and I like him because as a as tough of an exterior as he has an interior too, he still I'm sorry, he still has a softness for Aries that I like. Apparently she's 4 weeks pregnant and he wanted the boy to it's a girl, but he said he didn't care, he would love it anyway. He has a customer service job, he still does music on the side. And right now their lives are great. The only issue is Eris's father is coming and Cameron wants to know if they're gonna let him know about the baby. First of all, she ain't gonna have to tell her daddy shit because she look pregnant. You look like you about to have a baby, or that you ate a whole can of uncooked biscuits, home style. Because she is shown in the front to me. Um, and she's like, well, well, she has a relationship with her father, and apparently, as an adult, the relationship she has with her husband, with Cameron, is different. Like Cameron didn't get to ask, can he take her, walk her down the aisle? A whole bunch of shit. The father got a problem with how they got married, and she got a problem that her father got a problem. And I think is that she don't want to disappoint her dad because he loves him. But Cameron's like, we're fuck, we I ain't about to kiss nobody ass. Ever since I put a ring on your finger, I done right by you. I done right by the daughter. I got a job. I ain't been in no trouble. I'm doing everything I gotta do. So who ass I'm supposed to kiss? Because I'm not kissing nobody's. And I just like how they talk to each other. Their communication is cool. But I don't know. I think that stuff is good. But I think she's real sensitive when it comes to her father. And I think when girls that have a relationship with their father are very sensitive about how their father feels, especially if they have or are doing something that their pops don't really approve of. Hell, I wish my father was still alive. He died when I was a little kid, but I think I was probably about 6 or 7 when my father passed. But anyway, um, we're gonna talk about Puppy and Amber. Okay, so Amber got opportunity to become half a bar owner with one of her friends she grew up from high school with. He knows about her past and stuff. He don't care. He knows she a hustler, and I know he asked her because he know she a hustler. She'll get the money up. Um, so she calls her parents and tells her parents, and her parents ain't really feeling it. They was like, you gonna have to. She wants to borrow the money from her parents instead of going to the bank to get a loan. She want to get a loan from them. But her parents is like, you're gonna have to convince us more. Her father say, get a flower shop. And the reason why they saying she don't need to run a bar is because she's a recovering addict or alcoholic. And it was one point in her life when her and her mother was both locked up for bullshit. So, they don't want her to do it. And I don't think she know that she still got a fucking drinking problem. So anyway, before the parents call her and tell her that they're not gonna get her the money, she with her TC, her boyfriend. Why he dressed better than her? He always looked like kind of more put together than her. She always looked like I don't know, like she doing housework. I don't care where they go at. She still on sweats and jeans, or a sweatshirt and some jeans, or a t-shirt and some jeans. He likes to wear like a nice button down. He be looking decent. So anyway, he likes to get up early on Saturdays and do shit. And apparently he drags her along with him when he goes on these excursions. So I think they want to look for shit for the house, for some plants for outside or something. And she keep wanting to talk about this abortion that she had to have that was life threatening, and he didn't want to hear that shit. He don't talk about feelings. He don't talk about feelings. He don't like to talk about feelings. He don't know the right shit to say. He's just a dad. He don't like Puppy, and she was saying she don't know what to do with herself. She knows she gained weight over the last 3 or 4 months. She been having a real hard time. What else did she say? Because she quit her job, she don't have nothing to do, and this and that. And and this is what I don't get. This man ain't got shit else to say. And she said, I just need to figure out what I want to do with myself. All the things for him to say first. He gonna say go to the gym. I don't think he should have said that, even though she do need to go to the gym. I don't know. He don't know how to communicate, and she needs to communicate. So they just need to get rid of each other. So anyway, after I guess she meet Puppy at the gym, and her and Puppy in the gym, and they just talking, and she tell Puppy how her and Puppy talking, and she says something to Puppy, and Puppy say, like she said, I just want the best for you. I just look out for you. And Puppy's like, what? I don't feel like you do. So they start arguing because Amber think that Puppy's not the same kind of friend she was with her when she was in prison. And Puppy thinks the same thing. She was like, we're supposed to be friends. I can't come spend the night on your couch. But the whole argument to me is not about the couch. It's not about what Puppy, because they each trying to give each other advice, but both of their lives is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? First, somebody fix something, then I'll probably listen to you. But both of y'all trying to think one is doing better than the other one. Y'all pretty much the same. But what I think y'all need to realize is that y'all supposed to be together. Puppy in love with Amber. Yeah. And I think Amber is too, but just because Puppy's a woman, that's a problem for them. I think she thinks she gay in jail, but she like who she like, and I think they're in love with each other. So they get into this big ass argument while they at the gym, and Amber wind up leaving. And this is when she's getting in the car that her mother and them call her and tell her they're not giving her no money to go open up no bar. And her father said maybe she get a flower shop. Now, if she was a real hustler, she'd be like, okay, I'm gonna get a flower shop with the money. But they get her the money and she go get the fucking bar. That's what I would do. What they gonna do? Be mad? They're her parents. They'd be alright. Um, um, and now let me tell you this. Side note. Um, since we're talking about bar, I don't know if any of you guys watched the Ultimate Girls Trip season 3 to Thailand. Real Housewives, Peacock, it's Peacock shit. Now it's this big who missing this bottle, missing the bottle, missing this bottle, and one of the cast members, Giselle Bryant, they call her neck and legs sometimes, and not today Satan. Um, she bought a bottle of Casa Azul, Azul tequila or something. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because I think the people say the bottle was ugly, but I think the bottle was nice. So anyway, she making this big ass funk about it. So I was like, I wonder how much this shit cost. So I went on and Googled the alcohol, and I can't say the name, but I remember what the bottle looked like. She tripping over $154. That is a lot to pay for something to drink, but $154. And then it ain't no brand new bottle. Y'all been drinking out the shit since she got on the trip. It's probably like the third or fourth day. Then the bottle was missing. So before then, they had been drinking out of this bottle. But what got me was I could not believe that this this particular brand of tequila, they have one that's $19,995 for a bottle of some shit to drink. I put my tongue in that motherfucker when it ever got empty. Well, anyway, let's go back to Love at the Lockup. So anyway, Amber's. I think if we got to talk about who's more fucked up between their lives, more messed up than Amber's or Puffy's, I would say it's Amber's. Cause she got them people, kids that do kids. She drinking. And then Puppy said she drank every day, allegedly. So anyway, we're gonna go to Blaine and Leslie. Um, I don't see how Blaine could fuck with her. I'm just keeping it real. She's just so fucking annoying. She is so annoying. She complains about everything. Oh, I gotta do everything alone. I gotta do everything on myself. Ain't nobody lock you up, bitch. Ain't nobody get you on drugs but you. You got to do you come up and get your karma? Because when you was doing all that bullshit, addicted to drugs and shit, trust and believe you was not being responsible. So if you got to do everything, you got to do everything. And what the fuck can Blaine do if his profession is construction and it's winter and it ain't no work? Why you mad at him? Why you mad that y'all out there in the fucking country and you left and went and got your daughter? Because your daughter was giving your mama a hard time with her attitude, and it was weird that when Blaine asked you where you was going, you was like, I gotta go get my daughter. She out there with an attitude, and he said like mother, like daughter, because you got a funky ass attitude, and that man don't owe you nothing. So anyway, I think Lindsay should be grateful that she got her daughter at 13. Because that bullshit that them teenagers do, that shit started about 9 years old. My granddaughter just turned 10, maybe about 8 days ago. But she started that teenage shit last year. when she was 9. Okay, they don't want to do shit with you. They fickle. They want to be with their friends. They want to be alone. You listen to music you don't like. They got little smart ass mouths. If their phones don't work, they got a fucking attitude. So anyway, let's get back to you, Lindsay. You gonna go pick her ass up, and she got an attitude already, and take her out there when you ain't got no Wi-Fi. Then when you pick her up, and you talking to her and you driving and asking her how she like it, she don't like that shit. She a teenager. She don't want to be in the fucking country. Then you come and get her from her place where all her shit put up nice and her room is nice to a whole bunch of boxes and the house that smell like mildew because it's been shut up in the country. And she got attitude. Then you mad at Blaine because, okay, he ain't got no job, but y'all been moving and he tired. And I don't know if nobody else knows this, but you out there in the country like that, it's quiet as a motherfucker. As soon as you sit down, do you hear me? You call it Z's. So why she get mad that he taking an ass? I feel like I do everything. What she need to be looking at is the fact that she was a felon. She got a job with benefits. It's full time. It's regular. She hadn't had one of them in years. She doing something that she enjoys doing, helping addicts get their lives together. What else did she say she had going on? She found her a place, and then her nigga ain't in jail. He's still with her. But all she can do is complain about how hard it is, and if it don't get done, then she ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna tell y'all, Blaine gonna leave her ass. She ain't gonna have to worry about it. He gonna leave her, or he gonna ask her to leave. Yeah, 'cause she fucking yang, 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 yang. He easy going, and he love the Lord. And she just like to complain. So that's gonna be over with. And like I said, she a grown ass woman who got her own suffering trouble. Somebody else raised your daughter. At least you get to see her. There's so much shit that could be better. And I know it's hard to hear when you feel like you're in a whole bunch of bullshit. People saying, oh, look at the other side, but it's the fucking truth. Don't concentrate on what you ain't got, girl. Concentrate on what you're getting. Okay. Um. Anyway, that day, since Blaine can tell that she a little agitated, he done planned something for them to do. They're gonna go play paintball. And of course, when they get to where they go, it's Wi-Fi. That little girl ain't about no damn paintball. She said she don't want to get hit by no paintball. And I went paintballing or something, zombie shooting or something. That shit is not. You can have all that shit on. Them bullets, that paint still hurt. I'm just saying. So she content now because she's sitting inside the lodge while they out there paint, paintballing. She got her phone, so she's okay. So, like I said, Lindsay, be glad. Be happy that you missed. You still got some time to go. She's going to be an asshole till she probably about 16, truth be told. Okay? Now let me get on the other two that fucking irritate the hell out of me. And this is Monique and Derek, okay? He finally goes to visit Monique, Derek does. And she picked him up at the airport. They get in the car. He got some flowers. The motherfuckers look bigger than him. The stems are so long, they're taller than him. But that's nice. He got her fresh flowers. And they so big, like he just got a damn bush in the car. Just look like a bunch of roses. So anyway, it excites her because she tells us that in her confessional that with Derek is spending money, that means that's his love language. Well, I'm just had to break it to her. He don't really love her then because he ain't spending no money. Because them flowers came from his cousin. And then that $500, that had to be the grandmama reimbursing back a ticket because grandmama gave him $500. Only thing he probably paid for was that ring. And how long he been with her now? He ain't spending no money. And he ain't gonna spend no more while he there. Now, Monique got me though. She said that when they was pulling up to her spot, I got a new spot this morning. He was like, why you moving? She said the rent is cheaper. Well, she got a 3-story duplex or something, and if that is cheaper than where she came from, then I need to fucking be a receptionist for the animals at the animal hospital, because either she talking to the humans is bringing in, or she Dr. Doolittle, because that's a nice ass apartment. And actually, and she said she just moved in, but don't see no boxes. And then if you talk to him every day, How come he don't know you moved? I don't think he wants to see your real house. I think you in a Airbnb run or something. A lot of people do. I don't think that's your house, and that's cool if you don't want nobody in your house. It's some shit I don't want people to see in mine either. That's why we always in this fucking corner. Okay. So anyway, she's trying to show him the house, but she's distracted because when they were in the car driving to her new apartment, his phone rang like once or twice, or he got a text and a phone call, and he didn't answer it. So when he at the house, she's showing him around. He said, "Let's go. I'm gonna go get you some wine, and we're gonna do that." You know, he think he about to get him some big mama loving, but it don't look like it's about to happen. Cause why he want to go get them wine, he don't know how to open up the wine bottle. How you do this? And then he don't know how to pour a fucking glass of wine. He poured her shit all the way up to the. I don't even know how he walked upstairs with without spilling it. He had to drink some of hers out of the cup. He really not a wine drinker. He look like he more like a Hennessy. He hard liquor. So anyway, while he down there pulling the wine, he's also hiding the engagement ring that he bought her. This fool upstairs going through his bag and shit, looking for his phone. So he want to know what she doing. And she said, "I ain't doing nothing. I'm coming downstairs." And he knows she up there doing some shit she ain't got no business doing. So he comes to her with the wine. And he want to know what's up. So anyway, I always she go downstairs, wherever they in the room together. And she like, "Where your phone?" He said his phone upstairs. She said, "It ain't upstairs because I haven't been up there in the bag. I think the phone is on his person." And you know, she want to know who he talking to, and she looked at the call log, and she want to know who he called at 4 in the morning, 4:10 and 4:18. There wasn't no calls that was coming in. It was calls that he was making out, and she ain't playing that, and she not sleeping with him if he sleeping with other people. Blah 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 blah. And I just wanted to say, bitch, stop wasting my time. This nigga slept this many people. You ain't going nowhere. I don't know if y'all like a money grab or what the fuck, but you wasting my time. Just go ahead and sleep with him. Just go ahead and sleep with him. Cause you got the call list. You could have called the numbers. You know what's going on, Monique. And you're like, what is Derek doing? You know what he doing, girl. Should a blind person know what he doing? Okay, then we're on to my favorite people now. I can't say hey, I love everybody. I don't like him. First of all, I'm tired of seeing. Still, we on Chance and Taylor. Taylor, please don't burn up no more of this motherfucker's clothes. I'm so tired of seeing his fat belly that's tattooed all over the place. It's not. He not a bad looking man, but you ain't with somebody I want to see without no clothes on either. Um, I just don't really care that much for him. Every time I see that girl, first of all, your house, you can tell you ain't got no help. Outside and inside is a mess. Yeah, you need to take that power wash and brush all that trash and shit that's around the back of the yard. Get that shit up. And then that little, I guess that's a garage or something that somebody building. Why the fuck is he sitting around? Because that look like an unfinished room to me. How come he can't do that? I mean, he don't help her do shit. And then she calling him because she want him. He telling her, "Can I eat my fucking cereal?" Is that necessary? Why you yelling at her like that? It's your own fault. You yelling at her because you lie. That's stressful. A whole bunch of if you can't find peace at the house, you can't find nothing no way. You stress because you lost your job and you ain't told her, Mr. $35 an hour. You said you got laid off, but I don't believe that. I think you got fired because every time you turn around, your ass taking off of work to go to do this, to go do that, the baby. Just every time you turn around, you wasn't fucking working. You was shopping. Yeah, and then when you find men, when you find calls in your man phone from another woman, and you see that the call's been deleted, He doing something he ain't got no business doing. If he ain't, then she is. But somebody doing something, 'cause they don't got to be the lead. I don't even delete shit from bill collectors or like people I shop from. They send me a little, you got a coupon, got a promotion. I don't even delete that shit. Now unless I'm just bored one day and sitting around in the doctor's office ain't got nothing to do. So Taylor is right to feel like she do, but she got to get out of that shit. That I feel. Why you feel it? You know why you feel a way about yourself? Cause you fuck with somebody to make you feel like that. Tell you the truth. Yeah, he don't want to marry you. He don't want to do shit. What he get ready to do, he get ready to run. Cause he don't like bills, and I don't appreciate him telling you that he gonna make all of them make you living okay. He gonna show up at your door, make all these goddamn bills, get shit behind, and then look at you and saying, find a way to pay the motherfucking bills. He fitting to leave. He can really find somebody with some clean credit. Yeah, and I feel bad for her. She's cute to me. I don't think she's dumb. I think she make a lot of excuses for him, but we all do when we love a man. But I am just really sick of him. And he can't talk to her. Yeah, you can. You can talk to her. You don't want to. You better lie to her. That's the difference in conversation. So I don't really care for that. And I really felt bad for her too when she said he threatens to leave her every day. That eventually one day he's going to leave. You're supposed to be sad about that. When that motherfucker leave, you gonna the babies is howling, the kids is hungry. He leaving. He go get in the. He ain't going to work. He go get in the car, go to the bar, go get something to drink. You got the baby on your shoulder. The girls is on the couch over there about to fight. Then y'all got nerve to have a fucking dog. That's just an extra. I don't know. But girl, he called you Tay. Tay. Let that motherfucker leave. Leave. But I think you're real special. I do. I like Taylor. I think you're real special. I think you don't realize how much better you can do. But you fitting to see, because the previews is coming up, so he doing some shit he really ain't got no business doing. So good luck with that. Oh, and just another side note, I wanted to say, do y'all remember the Love and Lockup? This couple, Clinton and Stacy, they was crazy. They was fussing and arguing and kicking down hotel doors, and he was waiting for her to get married. She showed up 4 hours late, but she did show up. But he woke up in the middle of the night. She had took his credit card, the rental car, his keys, his wallet. He called her mama crying. But anyway, they went through a whole bunch of shit. She got rearrested a whole bunch of times. I think she went to rehab once or twice. So, anyway, long story short, she died. Yeah, she had a baby. She had a little boy. I don't know who got the little boy. It's not. I don't believe it's Clinton's baby, but she got pregnant with somebody else's kid while she was with Clinton, allegedly. But she had a baby boy, and then a week later she died from methamphetamine overdose. I know it's a sad way to leave my shit off, huh? To leave you guys with some terrible shit. Well, here's some Real Housewives. Rachel Fuder, that she's in the process of trying to adopt her stepson, and because her husband has full custody and has had full custody for like the last 10 or 11 years of the oldest, her son, who was 15 or 16 years old. Well, their housewife wants to adopt them, and the ladies come out. The mother is actually in a halfway house. Jaden's mother's in a halfway house, and she hasn't seen him in a long time. Just every time she get free, cause she in and out of jail. But every time she get free, she always requests to see him through her husband, John Fuder. But John won't let her see him. And she said she gave up her son because she thought it was the best thing to do. Cause I think she might have allegedly had a substance abuse problem, some robbery, all of it. She was a bad bitch. So anyway, that's good. He getting adopted, so that's not as bad as dying. Anyway, you could have been anywhere in the world today, but you're here with me, and I'm happy about that. So, um, have a wonderful Easter, and I can't wait to see you tonight as we talk about SWV and Escape Queens of R&B. The last episode, I can't believe it. It's going to be episode 6, and it's just keep getting more and more and more. But I'll be honest with you, I really am tired of it. Y'all hoes gonna sing together tonight. Well, anyway, like, dislike, leave a comment. Tell me where I can improve, what you'd like to hear more of, or, just talk to me. This is community of friends here. You have a good one. Bye now.